Mendez. Thanks for joining us at 6:30 on CBS News Baltimore. New video shows the damage in Gaza as an Israeli airstrike has reportedly hit a mosque early this morning. Partial phone and internet communications to Gaza Strip has been restored, even as Israel steps up bombings against what they say are military targets controlled by Hamas. Hamas officials say more than 8,000 people have been killed by Israeli strikes over the last 3 weeks. Here at home, Jessica Albert is standing by with the local response from Baltimore City leaders who have demonstrated today in support of Israel. But we begin with reports from Tina Kraus in Tel Aviv with more on the current state of that conflict.
Israel is expanding its battle against Hamas with tanks on the ground and more strikes from the sky. The death and destruction is widespread. Buildings in the Gaza Strip obliterated into nothing but rubble. Hospitals are flooded with Palestinian patients and forced to treat the injured outside. CBS News producer Marwan Al-Ghul is in Gaza and says the situation is desperate.
While I was driving in Gaza City North, I saw empty streets, but a lot of destructions everywhere.
Additional aid is now arriving in the Palestinian territory for the first time since the war began. But workers say it is desperately short of what's needed. Complicating matters, thousands of people have stormed UN warehouses in a frantic search for food and basic supplies. Israel's widening ground assault in Gaza has some Israelis fearing the worst for more than 200 hostages still trapped in the hands of Hamas. In Tel Aviv, demonstrators worry the captives could be killed in the crossfire.
I think it's the first priority to bring them back, even before destroying Gaza and Hamas.
She's ill. Yafa Adar, whose 85-year-old grandmother was kidnapped by Hamas, is refusing to give up.
If I will stop hoping, then there's no reason to wake up in the morning, and I need to have this hope.
Hope for a bit of light after more than 3 weeks of darkness. Tina Kraus, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
The Israel-Hamas war has become an international flashpoint as demonstrations grow demanding a ceasefire. That included a group of Orthodox rabbis in New York City just yesterday demonstrating against the state of Israel. Another march took over New York's Penn Station.
Our values are shared with this country. Our values are the same. We want peace, but Hamas has to go.
And meanwhile, in Baltimore City, a crowd came out to Penn Station here with hundreds chanting in support of Israel and demands for the release of the remaining hostages taken 3 weeks ago. WJZ is live on your corner tonight. Jessica Albert, what are you hearing from city leaders who are there?
Well, several Jewish organizations gathered together for that rally today, Christina, and several Baltimore City leaders did attend to support Israel. They say it's important for anybody to use their voice right now to support those going through this war.
We want peace, but Hamas has to go.
As the war rages on between Israel and the Hamas terrorist organization,
We want peace.
Baltimoreans continue to show support.
We're unified in peace, and hate will have no place here, and hate will have no place in the Middle East.
Hundreds showed up to Baltimore's Penn Station Sunday afternoon for a rally for Israel.
We stand with our precious soldiers. We stand with our brothers and sisters.
Nearly 24 Jewish organizations from the Baltimore region worked together to host the event. Baltimore City leaders also showed up to show their support. City Council members Zeke Cohen and Yitzi Schleifer and Council President Nick Mosby were there.
Because hatred in Baltimore is just like hatred in Israel, and we must always stand against it.
Councilman Cohen has family in Israel. He tells WJZ some of his cousins were called up as reservists to serve in the Israeli military.
I pray for all those that we've lost. I pray for the hostages that were taken, for my family that's over there. I pray for all people that want peace in the Middle East.
Down with Hamas. Down with terror.
And city council members say that Baltimore City residents have been working to send resources to Israel, including sending resources to the Israeli military too. Reporting live tonight at 6:30, Jessica Albert for CBS News Baltimore.
All right, Jessica, thank you.